Greetings everyone, I am Prime Studios and welcome back to the channel to a Reimagine Mod update video. This is basically just going to cover everything for the month of November and pretty much everything covering the community post while I was inactive from YouTube. So yeah, before I get into that though, there are some things I do want to mention really quick about the channel. Um, for those of you who haven't seen it, I've started doing Bionicle content. Did a stream a few days ago with my good friend Mark Creations. Having some fun. Thought it'd be a little different, get some variety on the channel, and it helps with with content being on the channel. Those Bionicle streams will be turned into a series. So they will be cut down, made into episodes, and we'll just go through some games. Right now we're playing the Montanui online game. Eventually, I do also want to bring on some other people too, and hopefully it will be some fun. I know not everyone here is a Bionicle fan, but it helps bring in more viewers. You know, Plus it gives me something different to do and helps with the long mod hiatuses. As you all know, mods take a while to make, so should help with that. The second thing, it's a while ago I made a poll on whether you guys would want to see some theories I had about Transformers, in terms of like stories and stuff. Uh, I do have one in the works. That have a few ideas. That's something I also want to start doing. So I have, as I said, I have one already set out. Yeah, it's all set. I just need to record it, edit it, and all of that. The final thing is that since it's been a while since I've released something, I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing this year. So for all you Revenge of the Fallen players on for the PC, I've gone ahead and made a texture pack for you guys. Basically, it takes all the characters that appeared in the film and it just makes them more like their movie counterparts with their movie colors, or to the best of my ability, I tried. Um, Again, it's not perfect. There's also some minor enhancements in there just to make things a bit more accurate. So for any of you Revenge of the Fallen players on PC, the mod will be in the link in the description and in the first comment, or the pin comment, I guess it's called. So if you guys do play Revenge of the Fallen, go ahead, download it, check it out, have some fun with it. And so yeah, now we let's get into the actual mod stuff. So in terms of levels, right? Because that's the main thing. Everyone wants to see the levels. All the main chapters are all done, right? So everything from D1 to D6, A1 to A6, which for those of you who do not know the name, like the code names for the levels, that is for the original game Autobot side, the suburbs all the way up to the Ultimate Doom. Decepticons, it's the Succent military base all the way up to Day of the Machines. Right, so all of the main four chapters, including the boss fights at the end between Optimus and Megatron, those are all done. I still have the two Cybertron levels to go through, but those I am just treating as like bonuses. Those aren't really a part. Well, they are part of the mod. They're not part of like the level lineup. They're just bonus levels. So I still have those to do. Submissions, same thing. I still have to go back and do the submissions, which will be easier than doing the chapters, as um, it's just editing some stuff. It's not a lot as much as the chapters, right? Because the chapters, they all have to be in continuity. There's a story there. With the submissions, they're not canon, but the events that the characters that show up in the submissions are canon. The events that happen, like this, the actual submissions themselves, are not part of the story. They're just extra stuff to have fun in. Speaking of levels, I've edited the hub world a bunch, added in some cool stuff, which I think you guys will enjoy. I've shared some screenshots and stuff on the Discord, and everyone seems to be very intrigued by it. Um, so yeah, the hub world is a bit more fun since, as we all know, the original hub world was kind of bland. It was just there to, be like, hey, play. You want to replay chapters and stuff. There wasn't much to do. Now I added some more stuff. Not gonna get too into it, but for those of you wondering if there is going to be character swapping, there is going to be character swapping. So yeah, that is not 100% completed. I still want to like rework it a little bit, make it a bit more functional. Well, not functional, but more so like um uh feature based. So, because the character swap also serves for another addition to the hub world, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Um, yeah, there's some other stuff too. You can there's drones. There's bosses in the hub world now. Some other stuff. There's also going to be some mini games. Some of them are going to be based off of fight scenes from the films. Others are going to be just some crazy ideas. Some of them are going to be games we can't really play anymore because the Flash player is gone. So it's something I've had for a while. I just need to figure out how to do some of those. So yeah. Other than the levels, there is the characters. All the movie characters, their textures are done, and their combat is done mostly. There are still some little things I want to tweak, balance out some things. I don't want to make anyone too overpowered or too weak. So I want to make sure like it is the size and the strength of the bot or the con matches their damage that they are dealing out. Um yeah, all their textures are done. That's all set. The drone, like all the extra characters, the drones, Shockwave, Evil Bumblebee, all those guys, I still have to do their textures. That shouldn't take too long, except for like Shockwave, because he the way I want to make him, I haven't found the right color yet. So yeah, but the drones should be easy. I've gotten a few done already. I still have a bunch more to go. Um, they're speaking of textures, there some of the maps are gonna have new skies. So like actually pretty much most of the maps, other than like airbase, because haven't found a way to make airbase have a new sky yet. Cause I'm using the low res for anyone wondering, because high res, especially with those solid black lines everywhere, I'm just not gonna use it. So yeah, that's about it for textures. Everything else that needs to get done, right? I just I'm working on the projectiles right now, the ranged weapons. Um, Mostly every character's done, so that shouldn't take much longer. Other than that, I just have like the music, the voice lines, um, cutscenes. What the mission loading screens, not the like when you enter a chapter and there's that loading screen. That's what I'm talking about. Again, I still have the submissions. I want to take a crack at the combat scripts again. Make each character feel a bit more unique. And then again, I just have the extra character textures, and that's about it in terms of updates. We are getting very close to the end. That I cannot give a specific release date yet, but it will be sometime next year. There's uh, between work and life and stuff, I don't have enough time to get everything done within the month, and even though what I named off is mainly just like texture stuff, um, just like small little things, it it is a lot of time that needed to get those things done. So thank you all for being patient with the mod. I know people have been asking, oh, where's the mod? Where's the mod? Is it canceled? Yada yada yada. No, it's not canceled. I work on it pretty much every single day. Uh, so it's getting done. Unfortunately, that there are setbacks. There are other things I have to do in life. I have a life to live. I can't just sit at home and at a computer and mod all day. I gotta work. I gotta do stuff, and so that's pretty much why it's taken this long. That and I've gone through multiple ideas. This is the final version of the mod. There's been various versions that I have not been happy with, and I didn't want to give you guys a mod that was rushed and that was unfinished and just something I wasn't happy with. So that's why it's taken this long. But this I'm finally happy with where the mod is going and how it's turned out so far. So I hope you guys will enjoy it when it does eventually come out. With that being said, that's pretty much everything. Uh, went through the updates. Um, yeah, for those of you who play Revenge of the Fallen, there is a texture pack in the description and the pinned comment. So if you want, go check that out. Go play it. Um, and that's about it. I will see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.